Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back, and recently, as in about 4 hours ago, um, the detent on the end of my MacBook Pro charger, um, it the wire snapped off, and so the ground wasn't making a connection anymore, and my laptop wasn't charging. So that had to be fixed, and I'm going to show you how I fixed it because I thought it was pretty ingenious. Of course, I used stuff I had laying around, and definitely not a need to have to buy a new one. Like it's something I did probably in like 15 minutes or so, and I think it's gonna hold up pretty well. Like I'm pretty proud of it. So I'll go ahead and take this black tape off, and I'll unplug it first, and then I'll show you what I did. Alright, so if you look down the seam, you can see I cut it, and it's not super hard plastic, which is nice, because if you go down this line, you can separate it with, I used a box cutter, Klein Tools, made in America. I used an X-Acto blade, and I basically just ran it down that line. Like there's a little thin layer of plastic that you have to cut through. And then once you get that separated, it'll be kind of hard to get it apart. I've already taken mine apart. But you can see like all this glue up here and everything. Like that's still going to be stuck on. I don't know if it's like thermal paste to help heat transfer or what. But that was kind of hard to get off, and then you also want to make sure that you pry it around this, like where the power goes in. But yeah, so you can see, basically, when I take all this off, alright, so I'll get it out of the case here. So when you have it out like this, originally there was this, I actually cut this trying to salvage it, but, there was just this thing like that, and it went into the case, and you had these two wires. The black one is the ground, and the white one is the positive voltage feed. And it was just soldered right in here. So you can see where it says V out and ground. That's where the two wires went in. And all I did was basically got this cord from, I don't know, something I broke that I didn't want anymore or whatever, and I just saved the cord. And it had this detent on it already. Because if you didn't have that, then basically you'd just have this, the power cord going out through this hole, and it would get chafed because it broke off at the end of this thing, and you can't actually repair this. Like I couldn't come up with a good way to repair this part. You could probably get another cord. Actually, I don't know if you can or you can't, but I didn't go that route. So instead what I did was I just found this power cord for something else that had a detent on it, and I 3D printed this this little piece right here so that it fits in with the splines, I guess you call them splines, on this plastic housing, so it doesn't spin around and it stays in there and it's nice and solid. And the other end of the power cord I just chopped off, and then I made sure that I connected the ground to the right side, because it's actually a what do you call it? It's like a sheathed wire, so you have the positive line inside, and then you have the ground is just like a sheathing on the outside. And so I used some heat shrink, and I just kind of soldered them back together. And then it actually ended up being a little bit longer because I used that cord, and it works just fine. So I was able to salvage it. Beats paying $60 or whatever they want to get from you. So yeah, that's basically all I did. Is I just desoldered the two wires that go in there, and I resoldered this power cord and 3D printed this little thing. You might be able to just find one that fits close enough and shove it in there with some tape or something. But I'll put it all back together and I'll show you what it looks like. So yeah, now you know you can understand that little yellow ring around there, and why I really like the way this turned out is because you know, it won't get chafed now. And so I was pretty proud of that, you know, if I have to say so myself. And looks like something didn't snap all the way in there, but you just kind of have to tape it together. It's not going to be perfect anymore, but if you're like me, you know, even doing this is just better than going to the store. And of course, you save the $60 also. But yeah, so that was good. I liked it. Thanks for watching. And don't take my word for it, but watch. I'll go ahead and I'll plug it in, and it will work. So it's the cord. We go over here, we plug it in everything, and I guess it's charged. It's charged. It is charged. Okay, well thanks. Alright, so I've been charging my laptop for a little bit, trying to do a stress test on the charger. It's supposed to be working right, and I have my my thermal gun here. So also, I noticed that I kept calling the little thing on the end a detent. It's the real name that I should have been calling it is a stress relief or a strain relief. Yeah. Oh well. But so you can look there, and if I put it on, yep, I got it right on the center. We're at like 114 degrees Fahrenheit, which is pretty hot, but yeah, cool. The wire, yeah, the wire's even getting a little warm. Very interesting. All right, well, thank you.